Hey everyone, I'm Director, and today we're going to be heading to Bank, which is level number 3, and let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the loadout. Now, depending on the strat that you will do at the very beginning of the level, you will either choose Redding's recommendation or Stealth. As you can see, Redding has 3 sticky shockers, and Stealth provides you with 4. Now, if you're going to go with a safer route at the very beginning, I recommend you take the Stealth loadout because we will be using all 4 sticky shockers throughout the level. However, if you're going to go for the more optimal, more risky but faster route at the very beginning, then you can safely choose Redding because it's more than enough sticky shockers for the level. But I'm going to start off with the safer one, so for this you want to choose Stealth. And as soon as you load into the level, you want to equip your sticky shockers and just use them on these 2 guards. And then just be on your way to the bank. You shouldn't worry too much about the 3rd guard over there. He's not going to look for you because he's too busy trying to figure out what happened to his buddies. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire strat here. You can then proceed to the bank as normal and follow the rest of the tutorial. However, there is a faster way of doing this, and let me show you how. So for this one, you want to use Redding's recommendation, as it is perfectly enough and has enough sticky shockers to get you through the level. And at first, I'm going to show you how it's done, and then I'll comment on what's happening afterwards.
Hey, Emilio, what's that? I heard something. You're always furious. This time I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so let me explain what happened. So the first important thing is that you find this exact pebble here. If you don't see anything shining on the floor or sticking out here like this particular pebble, that means your specular lighting option is turned off. And you can check it by going to Settings, Display, and then clicking Advanced. And here you'll see specular lighting. So if it's off, it's going to look like this. There's going to be nothing on the floor. However, it is a very important visual cue that we're going to be using. So just make sure it's turned on. It doesn't add that much time to your loading times, so you can not worry about that at all. And once you turn it on, you'll see that there's this sticking out thing on the ground. And that's what we're going to be looking for when doing this route. So the way it works is you want to immediately, as soon as you load in, run to this pebble, and you want to pass it on its right, like so. As you can see, it's to my left. And then you will immediately make a sharp turn straight back into the shadowy areas here. And basically, combined, it looks pretty much like this. As you can see, I'm passing it through the right side. Don't go too close to the lantern here, to the lamp here, because you will get detected. And so once you pass that pebble, you will want to turn right here and then do this route that I'm doing here, and you'll be good to go. So as soon as you approach this door, make sure to open the left door, not the right one, because on the right one you'll get immediately detected, and there's one problem with it that I'll explain a little bit later. But you want to approach the left one and break the lock with your knife. As soon as you do, I recommend you quick save here because you will want to have a safety quick save just in case you mess this part up, which can definitely happen. And the thing here is that you can't linger around here for too long or this camera will spot you. It's the same as this one. So as soon as you open these doors, you want to run here like that. You want to run through, and your main objective here is to run through these doors and not let them get closed. And the way these doors close is if you get an alarm at the ground floor here, or in the basement near the vault area, these doors will close, and this effectively shuts off your route for the speed run. So you want to be careful and not mess this up. So that's why we have the quick save there to keep retrying here if we need to. You just want to take the most direct path to those doors if you can, by wasting the least amount of time. If you make even a larger turn, even a little bit larger, you will not make it in time, and these doors will close on you. If that happens, and for some reason you don't have a quick save, you can always take a different route right here and go through those doors inside. But that is very not speedrun viable. It takes a lot of time, and you just want to make sure you get through here if you can. So just take the most direct path like me, like I did here. I like to run diagonally there to kind of be as quick as I can. And you want to open this door, and as soon as you do, you want to take a left turn here. If you don't take the left turn, this camera will spot you, and it's the same story with those doors again. So be careful about it. And then you can proceed through this door as well. You're going to take these stairs up, and here you'll have 2 guards, okay? Now, the thing here is that you can stop worrying about alarms when you're upstairs here. And you want to simply run through and run on the left side so you don't bump into this guard. And then you're going to slow down as soon as you get out of that shadowy area in the corridor. And here, it's very important that you slow down by 2 speed levels, right about here. Otherwise, this guard will spot you, and that's not good. And then you're just gonna make your way through into this room here. And let me show you what this room is all about before I explain the rest of the stuff.
Watch the alarms. This is a bank robbery after all.
Alright, so let's break it down here. First of all, I'm going to explain what this room is all about. So, we have these 3 panels that we'll have to interact with to unlock the final progression of the level. And as you can see, there's a door there that is keypad locked, I think. There's going to be a guard coming through that door. Now, normally this is very slow and he takes quite some time. And also, this door closes after the guard automatically, and that's what we don't want. So the way we go about this is we deal with this guard who's sitting right here, and then what we do is while that guard is running to this door, we just interact with one of these keypads and go back here to meet him as soon as the door opens. And basically it looks like this. You want to equip your sticky shockers, shoot this glass pane, zap this guard, and then you want to spam a lot of bullets into this glass pane until you hear action music, and that'll indicate that there's this guard coming through. So yeah, sticky shocker, shoot, zap, shoot a bunch, hear action music, interact with that panel, don't forget the panel, it's very important. And then this door will open. You might get shot a little bit here, it's okay, don't worry about it. Ideally, you want to not get shot at all. As much health as you can retain, the better. And then you're just gonna meet this guard here, knock him out. And in this office here, you'll find another panel that you want to interact with. And now here, with this balcony, you can do a couple of things. So first of all, if you have full health, you can do something like this. You can just crouch. Crouch. You can jump on top of this railing here. Not like this, and just hold W all the way. This is the fastest way to get down. As you drop down, you will have your landing animation cancelled because you hit a collision here on the very, very corner, and you just drop down and just keep going. However, if you have attained a bit of damage, that's okay. You can just approach this railing, like right next to it, hold W and press shift. Sam will vault. This is not as fast, but you know, it gets the job done and also gives you less damage. But ideally, you want to be the fastest you can be. So if this is the way to go for you, then by all means go and do it. If you have even less health than that, you can try to do the vault, but then let go of W. This will make Sam grab the ledge here. And from here you can either do this, or you can just go all the way down, you know, like that, which will give you no damage at all, but that's very slow. So ideally, you just want to pick the thing that's, best for you in this situation. And with time, you'll be able to tell how much health you have for what, and what is enough and what's not. Now in this room, don't forget to do this panel here. This is the third one. And behind this door, there is a guard here who you want to bash like this. Now, the thing is, you can either play it safe here, you know, by just using the 1-speed slowdown technique and approaching the door. I mean, of course, I first have to do this. But you can use the 1-speed slowdown and just bash the door like that. This will aggro pretty much everyone here, so be careful about it. However, you can also do a more optimal approach here by running to this panel. And then from here, you want to take a very specific route, which is by going not directly for the door, like this, which might cause him to start tripping, but going kind of around. So it's like around this chair and then approach the door at the last minute. This should avoid Paco, and Paco is this guard, by the way, behind the door. It should prevent him from kind of stepping back and destroying your ability to do the bash. So you do it like this, basically, and then you just want to sticky shock this guard. If you do this route, these guards will be completely oblivious to the fact that what's happening here, and you should just completely ignore them. And after you deal with those guards, you want to access this computer. Don't forget the fast PC interaction. You're going to access this security box, whatever it is. And after you do that, you want to go down here to the vault.
Is that where I'm going next?
And you want to place the telemetric lockpick here, first of all on the right side, then on the left.
Someone else?
And here, this telemetric lockpick works as any other lockpick from Splinter Cell. However, if you remember, you have to wait in between all the picks. So the pattern here is A, D, S, A. So I just did A. I'm gonna do D. And be sure to wait until you see either the green light or you hear the beep, because otherwise you will reset all your progress, and that's not good. That's not what we want. Now you just wait for this to... Yeah. If you have this dialogue, you can just quick save, quick load. I mean, that's more advanced optimization here, but for starting out, you don't need to worry about it at all. You're gonna place the charge on the vault door. You're gonna fall back, and now here, as soon as you see the prompt, you want to crouch, because if you do it while being stood up, this takes longer than if you do this while being crouched. So make sure you're crouched when you detonate the charge. You're gonna switch to your pistol, and then here you want to make sure to EMP this laser here as soon as you know these doors fully open and stuff. And remember in the main strat video where I talked about a very specific exception to the fast PC interaction, where you have to interact within the menu here? So this is the exception, and basically what you want to do is you want to approach this PC, you want to use it, and then here you can either wait for this to appear, or you can memorize the inputs. But basically what you want to do is, as soon as you get in this UI, you want to press up twice, or W, whatever, twice, and then press space to open the cage, and then you press C to exit the menu. So again, up, space, C. And you don't even have to wait for this to appear. You can just do it like this. And as you can see, oh, I messed that up, I think. Let me try that again. There you go. So it's already open. I'm gonna get the object here, and as soon as you do that, you want to book it for extraction, and you should be good to go. Be careful not to get an alarm in the vault, because that'll also close off the door that you will use here. Before I actually go for the most optimal strat, in case you get an alarm or something happens and the door closes and you just don't want to reset, what you can do here is you can take an alternative route by going through here. there are going to be these doors to your left,
I'll get back to
or
you.
this door rather to your left.
Now the whole mission
You're going to take it, and then you're going to go here
why we were here.
Lambert,
through the fire
I'm
exit.
holding 50
This will take you outside as well. You will get an alarm here. Don't worry about it.
25 cents an hour.
You'll get the attention of the guards though, so be careful about it.
Fisher, we'll extract you as planned.
I don't remember in particular how to deal with them here.
Good job.
However, again, you can just take this door, take the fire exit, and then,
Lambert,
you know, you can also, if you want, you can EMP
I
this
think we need to talk about
camera and you will avoid the alarm.
25 cents an
So this is a good alternative if things go wrong. However, the main route is by
Good job, Fisher.
further down the corridor here. You're gonna open this door, ignore the sleeping guard,
Now that I'm holding 50,
and now this is also very
I think we need
important.
to talk about that.
Depending on the strat that you did at the beginning, if it's a safe strat, then you can just, you know, book it for the exit. Don't really care about where they are or whatever.
Over the wall.
However, in this case, I did the more optimal strat, and this is where there's risk involved. So you want to make sure that when you're exiting, you're hugging this right
Over the wall from the front courtyard.
That's right.
railing or whatever. You're right at the very right of those stairs. You're basically touching this railing here, and then once you're done with that, you're just gonna book it for the
Redding will be waiting for you near
exit. Exfiltrate over the wall, and that's bang. I hope you learned a thing or two. This level is quite complicated with all the stuff, but I'm sure with enough practice you will be able to get it down in no time. If you have any further questions, please let me know in the comments, and or the Discord of Splinter Cell Speedrunning. We're also very eager to answer all of your questions if you have any. And until then, thank you, and it's time we move to Penthouse.